woman sued her 80-year-old neighbor for stealing her Wi-Fi. He doesn't even own a computer. The judge couldn't stop laughing.
Your Honor, he's been stealing my internet bandwidth for 6 months. My Wi-Fi is slower whenever he's home. I hired a private investigator. I installed a $3,000 signal blocker. This is theft of digital property, and I want him arrested.
Your Honor, I'm 80 years old. I don't know what Wi-Fi is. I have a rotary phone from 1972. I still get the newspaper delivered. The most high-tech thing I own is my TV remote, and half the buttons don't work.
He has a rotary phone. He doesn't own a computer. He can't steal your Wi-Fi. That's not how technology works. Case dismissed. And please, unwrap your router before it overheats.
He was fined $75 a day for installing a window AC unit. The HOA called it exterior modification. Watch the judge's explosive reaction make the courtroom go silent.
It was 106 degrees last week. My family and I installed a window AC unit. Next thing I knew, the HOA was fining me $75 a day, said it didn't meet aesthetic guidelines.
The HOA isn't responsible for personal comfort. The rules don't change because you and your kids are too hot. Aesthetic standards apply to every homeowner without exception. Comfort is an excuse? Really? We have regulations so properties look uniform, not so people can customize for their climate preferences.
Enough! $75 a day over aesthetic preferences? Are you serious? I see through it immediately. The fine is dismissed along with a full refund.
His chicken farm was there for 50 years. Then Suburbia moved in next door. Now they're suing because it smells like shit.
I moved in June 2024. Most people came in between June to November, December, and I was elected in November last year to deal with this issue specifically. It's really bad in the summer, but honestly, it's pretty bad throughout the whole year. We're not trying to shut down the McAllister farm, but we are asking for reasonable accommodations. So either reduce the flock size significantly or install modern ventilation systems to control the odor. Other poultry operations have these systems.
So we didn't sell our land, right? The Fishers and the Myers sold theirs. I understand the smell isn't pleasant, but this is a working farm, and they all moved in knowing that. I have contracts with. They require specific flock sizes, so I can't just cut my numbers. To be honest, we run on pretty thin margins in the poultry business, and retrofitting ventilation systems would cost us ballpark somewhere $250,000 to $500,000.
Scott, I'm not sure exactly what outcome you expected here. I imagine your HOA knows about the right to farm statute.
We do, Your Honor. We thought there might be some kind of exception for residential neighborhoods.
Okay, well, ma'am, their farm has been operating since 1972, and your subdivision was built in 23, so there really isn't anything we can do here. The complaint is denied.
Arrogant HOA president illegally towed a tarp-covered car out of a homeowner's private driveway while he was at work. Wait until the judge hears what was actually hiding under that tarp and what it's going to cost the neighborhood.
Your Honor, our bylaw strictly forbids storing junk vehicles in bare driveways. That car sat under a cheap tarp for weeks, leaking black fluid onto pristine concrete. It was an emergency environmental hazard, so we hired a tow truck to remove it immediately. We did the neighborhood a massive favor.
It wasn't a junk car, and it wasn't leaking oil. That fluid was air conditioning water for my house. Under that tarp was an all-original 1965 Shelby Cobra worth $1.8 million.
Let me make sure I understand the absolute stupidity of this situation. You intentionally bypassed your own 30-day notice rule to play neighborhood tough guy. You ordered a predatory tow company to quietly drag nearly $2 million storage.
The HOA towed his car from his own driveway and said it was visitor parking now for the president's rental guests and charged him $480, but the judge wasn't having it.
Your Honor, I parked my own driveway, the same driveway I've used for 12 years. I came outside, my car was gone, towed. They charged me $480 to get it back. They said, my driveway is visitor parking now. It's my property. I own it.
Your Honor, the board voted to rezone certain driveways for community use. It's in the HOA bylaws. We have the authority to manage common areas. He should have attended the meeting. The towing was conducted according to the new parking policy. We sent notice to all residents.
His driveway is a common area. You rezoned his private property so your rental guests could park there. You towed his car from his own land. That's theft. $150,000 to the plaintiff. Board removed. 3 years for fraud. Case closed.
This elderly man paid for his groceries, but forgot to scan one item. Birthday card. It was for his granddaughter. The store manager reviewed the cameras later and treated it as theft. Stay to the end to hear the judge's decision.
He scanned and paid for most of his items, but one item was not scanned, a birthday card, priced at $4.99. He completed the transaction and left the store. So we noticed it afterward during camera review. Intent is irrelevant. Payment must be complete. Forgetting does not change policy. If we excuse that, we excuse theft.
I scanned everything I bought. I paid for my groceries. I just forgot one thing. It was a birthday card for my granddaughter. I held it so it wouldn't bend and realized until I was home I would have come back. I would have paid for it. I'm not a thief.
I've heard enough. This man paid for his groceries. He forgot a $4.99 birthday card for his granddaughter. I will personally pay for that card. Court will not label forgetfulness as theft. As for the store, you chose punishment over common sense. For wasting this court's time, you are ordered to pay $1,000 in court costs.